Hi guys, Ever here, and today we're going to have an in-depth look at the Sony Xperia SL. So design-wise, we could see here that this device has really one good design factor here. That's one thing I really appreciate about Sony. They really have that philosophy of creating really good-looking phones. So this dark silver device here is really a looker, hopefully not for the snatchers. So this device has a front camera that can record 720p resolution and a 4.3-inch screen powered by Sony's Mobile Bravia engine. And we have got this transparent strip here. Yeah, see that? Really nice, which I really don't know the function, but it really adds some really kick-ass style on this phone. And we have this Xperia logo. Let's go ahead and close up to the camera there. And as I've mentioned in the previous unboxing review, we have this usual connectivity options, the dedicated camera key, volume, the HDMI, the power button is here on top with the 3.5mm jack for your headphones, and the USB port for charging and connecting to your PC, and the microphone here below. And at the back of this device, we have this Xperia logo, which is present during the Sony Ericsson days. And this baby, by the way, is powered by a 12 megapixel camera that can record full HD 1080p, and this LED flash and the speaker grill and another microphone. So let's go and open this phone here. There. And there's the logo, of course. And under the hood, this device is powered by a 1.7 GHz dual-core processor, complemented by a 1 GB RAM and 32 GB of onboard memory, which is unfortunately not expandable. But you got at least 25 GB for your data, while the rest is for the operating system. So you see there that this lighting here, very nice design here, as you see. Very cool. And there you can see that this phone has a rather minimalistic approach when it comes to the lock screen. Very beautiful. I like that blue wall, live wallpaper design. Very creative. Nice little implemented by Sony, although it's just a live wallpaper, but you can see that it's really kind of cool. And one good thing about this is that you could flip this over and then have your player. So even though you're like walking and you do not want to open all your music applications, you could simply go back to your music and shuffle and play them. Nice looking. Go back this time. Okay. And then let's go ahead and open this. And very cool touchscreen. And there we've got Sony's minimalistic look when it comes to their home screen. This device, by the way, is powered by the Android 4.0 platform. To expect some really nice improvements. Not the latest one, actually. Sony has just released their Android 4.2, also known as Jelly Bean, as at the time of this video. But at least you've got the second latest one, or at least third latest actually. There's Android 4.1. But still, with Android 4.0, you have a lot of options to look at this. Really nice, great, really nice phone. So touchscreen wise, it's really responsive. Yes, there's a little bit lag with the opening, but other than that, really creative. And we have Sony's traditional Timescape UI, which I really don't know the function other than eating your home screen. And we've got Sony's apps here. We got Sony's customization options there. This one is really cool. Go ahead and try to open the backlight. Oh, too bright there. A lot better. So Sony has done a really nice when it comes to basic settings like the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and other stuff like that. They have it organized in one nice layout. And we have more. There, the UI again. We've got this minimalistic designs below again, just like 4 buttons. This is for Sony's own apps. And we've got the messaging here. And for the phone and Google Play. And this is the Walkman application of Sony, and this is how you do the pictures here. Nice looking here. Okay, and this also has Sony's pinch to zoom there technique, which I don't know what it's for, but it's really nice. From there, you will see your active applications there, which you could also shake. See, just for eye candy perhaps, but really nice to look at, and you can see very sensitive touchscreen. So this 4.3-inch has a resolution of 343, if I'm not mistaken, pixels per inch, one of the highest rated pixels. Compared to the iPhone 5's 326, this is really pixel pack. And we have this device at the resolution of 1280 by 720 pixel. Pretty sharp. Let's go ahead and focus the camera. I don't know if you can see this. Really nice display, crisp detail, and yeah, when I first saw it, really jaw-dropping actually. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out Sony's applications. So Sony has actually incorporated many of their own brands here, like the Walkman application, where you could play your own set of music, and we've got a really minimalistic player here, but really nice looking. Let's go ahead and select one of the songs here. Oops, I have a lot of here. There. And I'm glad to say that Sony has, as usual, as a very good sound company too, has really made a nice sound on their device. Thanks to Sony's xCloud engine, sounds are crisp, very nice compared to many smartphones, even though in loudspeaker mode, not distorted, they're natural. And the best thing about this player they have is that you have it customized, or they have it customized here. Go ahead and go to sound enhancements. If you know a lot about distorting or like manipulating sounds, they have their own equalizer here. And there's more. There's there. It emulates. If you have, aside from the equalizer, you could customize how you're going to hear your sound. But for me, I don't see the need for it, as Sony has already done a good job at creating or producing sound here. Let's go back. And one thing I really appreciate about this device is that this has, let me see here, visualizers here. Just go and look. See? Relaxing here, just like when you play media player, right? Very nice. You could also change that. Where's the change here? There, you could go and change this. Let's go to, let's say, glow. There. And you can see that this is quite nice looking here. Yeah, very simple, but at least it's very relaxing when you hear music. And Sony's really done a good job in customizing their devices when it comes to the player. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other portions. Let's go and take a look at the video gallery, or should it? Oh, first go ahead and take a look at the albums. Album is Sony's very own style for their gallery. So you can see that the pictures are really sharp, really nice to look at. And one thing I really appreciate is this little animation. You see that? Really cool, actually. According to Sony, they have created this device or this album application like an art gallery, wherein you could go ahead and take a look at the pictures. Zoom it here. There, there's my friend. Walk past these pictures or further function. You can see. Really kind of cool. Oops, let's go back. There. So we've got this really nice art here. So I have a lot of images here. Nice Sony. So these are some of the pictures I took. Thank you, Sony's really nice camera there. really detailed, but we'll have more of that later. So let's go ahead and get to the video function, or to the Sony's Movies app, to the Sony's very own way of collecting or organizing your videos on your phone. And we've got some samples here. So if you are connected to the internet, you could go ahead and try to have a research more on these devices. Sony has a built-in application on this Movies app that could help you further research on this device. So the data will appear here. But since we do not have any internet access, let's just go ahead and appreciate the view. Okay, overall, Sony's UI has really made a really good design when it comes to personalizing the Android experience for the user, and I believe they will improve further in the future as they introduce new devices. But for now, I'm very happy with what I did with the device, or with this Android here. Really creative, really simple, but really fantastic. So let's go and take a little bit of sample videos that this phone can do. I do have some samples here I took. Let's go back to my album. So as I mentioned earlier, this device has the capability of recording full 1080p resolution, full HD should I say. And let's go and take a sample. This is a sample here. Okay. And we've got this really crisp detail here, nice sound, very attractive, and this baby has no problem playing high definition videos, really detailed, you can see that. Nice device here. And when it comes to playback, this phone is really also excels. Let's go and take a look. Okay, I have here a full resolution video I had here. Where is that? There. And you can see that it's really one awesome device here. Thanks to Sony's mobile Bravia engine, colors are really crisp, details are really amazing, and the contrast really eye-dropping, should I say. And the sound itself really nice, so it's really eye candy, I would say. There. So we've got some really nice set of images here and video. Thanks to Sony's technologies, they're really attractive for the user here. So moving forward, let's go ahead and take a little bit of this phone's camera. So one thing I really appreciate about this device is that it has a quick, very nice capability of shooting camera or shooting pictures. For example, your phone is off and you wanted to take the camera immediately, so you don't need to open it, unlock it, go to all the options, select the camera and that. You could just simply press here. And presto. That's it. And you could see your gallery. It's there. Really fast capture. According to Sony, this is what they call fast capture camera in over a second. And really nice. I mean, if you really need to snap something, this is really helpful. So really nice engineering thanks to Sony's simple innovations. They have this dedicated camera that is so far not a standard in many smartphones today. So very big help. And when it comes to options here, let's go and take a look. This is an auto scene, but if you wanted to manipulate things by yourself, we have this front camera. If you wanted to go ahead and have a look there. We have this front camera, normal mode, oops, the panorama feature, and you also have here the resolution to select, flash, you want to turn it on, and typical stuff. Really nice. So, well, what can you expect on a company that makes the Cybershot, NEX, and Alpha series, right? So they have it properly incorporated on this device here. And let's go back to my albums I promised earlier. Let's go and take a look at some of the sample pictures I had made or had took. Okay, back there. So going back, this camera really takes really nice, detailed and crisp pictures. You could see that here. They're really kind of creative and cool here. There. Very rich in colors and contrast. Very good in detail. I can say anything less. Very nice. Yeah, that 12 megapixel is really creative when it comes to that. Okay, and there's more of my pictures I took. Friends and people and places here. And just one thing I just don't like about this device is that this three capacitive buttons here, sometimes they are not that responsive, hard to press, and a little bit confusing too. When I first bought the device, I thought that the navigation is on these three buttons, but actually they are just guides to the actual device. And this is actually the only actual button you just need to press. So, but once you have learned how to properly press it, it's a lot easier now. But it feels different for the ordinary user. So, in the overall, I could conclude that Sony has really done a good job at this phone. Really nice, you could see that. Very artistic. My only minus perhaps is the typical short battery life, which only lasts a day. And this dedicated camera is actually not that dedicated. Small button, something hard to press. If you have big finger, you will not be able to press it properly. And this button so far. Other than that, I have no other qualms with this phone. Everything is nice. And just perhaps Sony should just catch up when it comes to their devices specifications, as this phone has an older microprocessor, and as the time of this was released, Sony or the other competitors have already quad cores, while Sony has lagged behind in dual core technology. So that things will definitely change this year as Sony will release better phones. In the end, I could really say that we've got a really nice device here, and I'm looking forward to reviewing more devices in the future. Again, this is the video review of the Sony Xperia SL. Again, my name is Ever. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.